Evening, Lotus. How you doing? We're gonna go ahead and get started. Gonna make a warrior here. All right, and then I'll go with a thief. And then, should go for a white mage, but I really like red mage, but, you know, I'll just use these 4 classes. This guy's just gonna be dork. It's a very creative party name. Finished up streaming your own. That's good. I haven't played PSO in a hot minute. I should. But yeah, this is the Pixel remaster for the original Final Fantasy. Nicer graphics, updated story, but still plays like the NES one. So we still have, like, instead of MP, we have like D&D spell slots and stuff. It's my favorite version. I really like the, I like using the spell slots instead of, MP. Just because I'm a huge turbo nerd who, has always been fascinated by D&D, even if, I've never played it. But I think the spell slots is cool. It doesn't have any of the extra dungeons that they added in, like, the GBA or PSP versions of the game, but I don't like those dungeons anyway. I think they kind of suck, so I'm fine with them not being here. For a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear, and in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. So this intro is from I think the PlayStation version is the one that added this intro. Maybe it's the Wonder Swan version. Alright, yeah, here we are. Let's just go right into town because we have to. But one of the big things that makes me like this version more than the others is, check that out. Diagonal movement is in this version of the game. You can also just tap a button and switch which character you're walking around as. Which is neat, I guess. This is Cornelia, the city of dreams. Hi there, I'm a dancer. What's that? You want to dance with me? Hee hee. Let's take a peek at your reflection in the water. Ugh, you're filthy. Use this to wash up. I'm trying to remember if there is a way to, does it have to, like, show off all of the all of the text at once? Or can I just, like... Yeah, I guess so. That's how you felt about the new content in Chrono Trigger DS. It's cool that it exists, but it's mostly back and forth tedium. Like, the dungeons themselves are kind of cool, but they're very repetitive, and that's just... really not into that. Restore the crystals to Grace. It's a well. It looks like you can climb inside, but you can't. Really. And then, yeah, unfortunately, at its core, this is very much the NES game, so... I once lived far to the east of here, in a harbor city of Pravoka. These days, I hear it's turned into a pirate's den. Please rescue Lady Sarah. Out of the way. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to talk to you yet. The king truly believes in Liu Khan's prophecy. But the Warriors of Light will come to save the princess. Oh please, you must rescue the princess. Sage Lucan said something about finding the crescent moon, then he just up and left town. So, we have 500 gil. Let's go ahead and buy some weapons. Welcome. So, I guess we're getting the rapier for... So, 2 of these. My accuracy goes down a bit, but that's fine. We'll sell these knives. We'll buy a hammer for my white mage. Alright, that's all we're gonna get for weapons right now, so let's go buy some armor. I'll buy the chainmail for my warrior, leather armor for the thief. There we go. That's all we're gonna do for that, so let's buy some spells while we're at it. We'll start with our white mage. Get Cure, Dia, and Protect. So that's all 3 of her spells learned for level 1. And for you, we're gonna get Fire, Sleep, and Thunder. Alright, there. We're all geared up now. Let's go ahead and talk to the guard up here. The king is searching for the prophesized warriors of light. Those crystals. You must see the king at once. Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. Yet they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you rescue my daughter, Sarah? Garland, a knight once under His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent to our north. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me. A dancing girl in town knows many odd bits of information. If you find yourself astray, try talking to her. She may know something that could put you back on course. The warriors of light have come at last. How long we have waited for this day to come. Garland is no longer the man I once knew. I beg of you, please return my daughter to me quickly. The king is searching for the prophesized warriors of light. Those crystals, could it be? Garland is once the greatest knight in the kingdom, but power consumed him and he lost sight of who he really was. Please, please save Lady Sarah. Her Majesty is overcome with grief. She shut herself inside her chambers. Please try not to upset her. I am Jane, Queen of Cornelia. Please, please bring my daughter, my Sarah, back to me safely. Alright, let's go over here now. My sister! I want my sister! It's like every guard here says the same thing. I like how fast my legs, like, my limbs all flitter when I'm using the run option. Hey, Kyo, how you doing? You're right, you reset your PC and now Pecan works? Hey, I'm glad to hear it. Glad you got it working. Probably Steam being a piece of crap again. Our ancestors sealed weapons within this treasure room 400 years ago. They then gave the key to the Elf King to hold until the coming of the Warriors of Light. The door has been secured with the Mystic Key. Our ancestors sealed weapons within this treasure room 400 years ago. He says the same thing. It's exactly Steam, yeah. Steam's not great. Otherwise, you're doing well just grinding again. Hey, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Counters on and off. That's one thing that you can do in this version of the game, too. So you can turn off random encounters. I don't remember if there was a shortcut to the... Okay, there's not a shortcut to that menu, so I'm going to go in here. We're going to do something a little wild here. We're going to go down to Boost. And we're going to turn XP up to 4 times and Guilt. Actually, we'll leave Gil where it's at. Because we're just trying to level up right now. We're going to tune down the amount of grinding we have to do. We're just going to get to level 5. Just attack the same person. Magic. We're going to use fire on this guy. Yeah, look, we're all doing great. There we go, we're level 2 on all 4 characters now. Yeah, I just want to get to level 5 before we go to the Chaos Shrine. Ambushed. I guess I don't need to be using up all of my spell slots right now. There we go, leveled up again. We're at level 3 now. Which, by the way, I am not against using these XP thingies to level up faster. Because otherwise, leveling up in this game is just tedious. Like, I'm doing the exact same thing I would be doing. Like, if I didn't have this modifier on, I'd just be doing this, but for longer. It's fine. We're just killing some goblins. A doll that got things to do? Exactly. If the option's there, I'm gonna use it. Like, I'm gonna turn it off once I get to the level that I want to be at. I'm just like, these grind sessions right here, I'm just trying to cut down. Level am I? Still 3? Might go to like an inn after this and get leveled up. There's no select button dash, unfortunately, to open the map. It's just there at all times. Who missed? No one missed. I thought someone missed. I played the PSP version of this game so much back in the day. I actually wore out my X button on my PSP because I played this game so much and just mashing the X button to attack enemies. I love Final Fantasy 1. Final Fantasy 1 and Dragon Quest 1 are some of my favorite RPGs, like, unironically. I love these games so much. Like, the The sense of adventure I feel in these games, I feel is like very unparalleled. Got ambushed again. We're too strong. They're only doing 1 damage now. I forgot to open my green tea before the stream, so here you guys go. Here's some green tea ASMR. Was that good? Did you guys like that noise? I'm like a green tea fanatic. Oddly enough, made you smile. I am so happy to hear that. It's good ear noise for opening can. I love it. I love it so much. I have never been one like when I like watch people like play games and stuff. One of my favorite things is just like hearing some of the background noise. One of my favorite things to hear whenever I watch people play video games is, oh, not that. I don't like hearing my phone go off. One of my favorite things to hear is, when people are playing games and you can, like, hear the controller. Like, you can hear them pushing buttons or, moving the analog sticks. Or one that I hear a lot, because I watch Max Dude a lot. It's just him smashing on his frickin' arcade stick. I love it so much. Those are the noises that get, like, the dopamine going in my brain. It's one of the reasons you play fighting games on the stream. I know, I love it so much. Those are good noises. Alright, there we go, there we go. We're level 5 now. I don't need to rest again, but I will turn off, Actually, yeah, I will rest again. I will turn off, the thingy. The XP boost, though. Yeah, I know I said this already, I love Final Fantasy 1. Love this game so much. I haven't played a whole lot of Final Fantasy 2 or 3, though. I'm weird in that I didn't grow up with the game. Yeah, let's see, like, in later versions of the game, there's a cave entrance right around here. Oh, geez, 15 damage? That's a lot. Yeah, right here where I'm standing, right here, or maybe it's like right here. There's a cave entrance here in later versions of this game, in like the Game Boy Advance and PSP versions, because there's a new dungeon here. Couldn't tell you what FF3 was, but you remember FF4 more. FF4 is incredible. I still haven't played the remake of that, the DS remake. I really want to play that one. The DS remake is on Steam now. I might actually pick that version up at some point. I mean, it only runs at like 15 FPS. Because like Tales of Symphonia, like the frame rate is like hard-coded into the game. Alright, welcome to the Chaos Shrine. The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Who's there? The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you all down. Yeah, I didn't play the Final Fantasy games, like, originally on like, the systems they originally released on, you know. I played I first started playing them on like PlayStation when they all actually started getting released here. So I don't know why I haven't really played like 2, 3, and 5. Magic, protect yourself now. But I love 1, I love 4, I love 6. I love 7 and 8 and 9. Surprisingly, I haven't played a whole lot of 10. I should actually sit down and play FF10. Maybe I'll actually start going through all the frickin' Final Fantasy games. FF10's pretty fun to watch. I watched my dad play it a long time ago, and I really enjoyed that. But past the PS1, I don't have a whole lot of experience with Final Fantasy, surprisingly, despite the fact that I keep going on about how much I love this series. You've come to rescue me? I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Words can never be enough to thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please, accompany me to Castle Cornelia.
Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the Warriors of Light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety. If I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 Warriors of Light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals, and to the world.
We did it! And now everyone has different dialogue because we saved Princess Sarah. This lute has been entrusted to the princesses of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this lute as well. I want you to have it. It may aid you on your journey. Yeah, don't forget to take this with you. You obtain the lute. The dancing blah blah, he said that already.
Sarah's thoughts are always with you.
The Warriors of Light! I can't thank you enough for saving Lady Sarah. I've been assigned the important task of defending Castle Cornelia. To be honest, I'm a little nervous. Everyone's nervous in this game. My sister's back, and it's all thanks to you. I could just kiss you. Mwah! I read that line wrong, but that's whatever. No one needs to know that. Yep, he said that. They said that already. I don't know how I could ever thank you for rescuing Sarah. This is one of my favorite things to do in an RPG, is I like going around and actually talking to people. The beautiful lute handed down for generations to the princesses of Cornelia is said to have a unique power. It can shatter the gateway of evil. But this is one of the things I like about like old school Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, is like you actually have to go around talking to townspeople to figure out where to go and what to do and how to use certain items. It's what really helps make it feel like you're actually going on an adventure, and I love that so much. Are you the Warriors of Light? The ones from Lucan's prophecy? I should just go through all of the Final Fantasy games on stream, like actually sit down, play through all of them, because there's a lot of them I haven't actually played. And there's a lot of them I really want to replay.
Our ancestor, blah blah blah. Yeah, I said this already. I'm old.
Yep, so we're done in the castle. We'll step back into the village and see if anyone else has any different lines to say, but we got a new cutscene here.
Orders from His Majesty. We're to do our part to fulfill Lucan's prophecy.
You know, maybe I'll do Square Enix RPGs in general, because I want to throw, like, Chrono Trigger into the mix. Chrono Trigger, I want to throw in, like, the Mana games and the Saga games and Xenogears, because I've never played Xenogears. I want to play Xenogears. What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? The 4 warriors of light are here. They're here in Cornelia! Xenogears is so good. I've heard so much good about it. Like, everyone I know of who's played it says the game is incredible. And I've heard from so many people that I would really like the game, and I need to play it. I cannot believe I still haven't played it yet. So why are you still here? Weren't you supposed to be crossing that bridge to the north? You must really want to dance with me. Hee hee. Yeah, so the dancer's just here to remind you of where to go. A witch named Matoya lives to the north of Cornelia. Sage Lucan said something about finding the crystal. Okay, yeah. If you have trouble obtaining one through normal means, you could always borrow a pirate ship. Hey, who here has heard the Dwayne and Brando Final Fantasy rap? Every time I hear the music in this game, I just immediately, like, start reciting the Dwayne and Brando song, like, rap in my head. Every single time music from this game plays, because, like, that song is just so ingrained in my brain now. In the same way of playing Double Dragon, like, anything off of their LP of Devastations, like, when I hear any of the songs, I'm like, I immediately start thinking of their songs. It's great. Restore the crystals to grace. They say Matoya's peepers aren't too sharp. She can't see a thing without her crystal eye. Did I ever go in here? Get out of the way. Xenogears is wild, so I've heard. There are none in need of my services. Do not lose heart. Oh yeah, because this is like the old school Dragon Quest games where you have to actually go to a church to revive your party members. Isn't that crazy? And it didn't restore the health of my party. So let's go ahead and rest up. Yeah, I just really like JRPGs. Super old games did that. OG Phantasy Star did too. Dude, I'm gonna have to sit down and play through Phantasy Star as well. Dang it. It's not just gonna be Square Enix RPGs I play on this channel. I think I'm just gonna be doing JRPGs in general. Just play a lot of JRPGs. I love JRPGs so much. Get out of here, Goblin Guard. I love this. I love this shot so much. No matter which version of the game it is, I will always, always love this image here of the Warriors of Light looking off at Cornelia. And so their quest began. As the 4 Warriors of Light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny had placed before them. They did not even know the true significance of the 4 crystals they held in their hands. The crystals that once, long ago, held a light that shone so brilliantly. The time for their journey had come. The time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light. They did this shot again at the end of Dissidia. This was the final shot of the game because Dissidia is a prequel to Final Fantasy 1. So the game ends with the Warrior of Light going to Cornelia, and they redid this shot at the end of the game, and they did it again in Stranger of Paradise. Yeah, I love this image, and I will always love it when they reference it. You didn't realize Dissidia was a prequel? It technically is its own thing. They just tied it in to Final Fantasy 1 to give it give it a proper wrap up. Like, you don't need to play Dissidia to understand Final Fantasy or anything like that. It was just a little cute thing they did at the end of the game. Phantasy Star 4 is one of your personal favorites. I first played Phantasy Star 4 when I did my Genesis Mini Sampler stream last year, and I only played it for like 15 minutes, and I couldn't believe how amazing that 15 minutes was. Like, even skipping through all the story, because I was only playing it for 15 minutes, because I was only playing every game on the Genesis Mini for 15 minutes. But even only playing it for that little bit amount of time, I couldn't believe how good the game was. That's gonna be another game I'm gonna have to sit down and actually go through. I'm really excited to play that one. Alright, we're gonna boost our XP again. So we're gonna get to level 10 now. Start playing that because HG101 said it was arguably the best game in the Genesis entire library. Dude, it's one of the best games of that entire console generation. Oh gosh. I should not be fighting this guy. Oh, why is this guy still alive? Okay, he wasn't that bad. We got a lot of XP out of that. But yeah, I've basically rediscovered my love for RPGs over the last couple of years, and I'm just so happy to be sitting down and playing them so much again lately. If you guys follow my Let's Play channel, I'm currently doing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on there. So that game is, from what I've played of it so far, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is incredible. What other RPGs have I done on my channel? Have I played through? I played through Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. I played through Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 a few years ago, and those were an absolute joy to go through, but I just love the Trails series in general, so... running out of spell slots. Somewhat you've been doing lately, at least as far as streaming is concerned, has been picking up JRPGs I should have done a long time ago. Speaking of, I'm not going to say what JRPG it is. Actually, I'm going to say what JRPG is. I need to play Breath of Fire. I need to sit down and play through the Breath of Fire series. I've played a few hours of Breath of Fire 3 and 4, and those games are both fantastic. You didn't have a SNES growing up, so you missed that series? I'm telling you. Just let me know. I'll put you on my family plan. I'll put you on my family plan because I got like 5 slots open on it because I don't know people. So if you want that to play through Breath of Fire 2, I'll put you on there. Street Fighter 6 made Breath of Fire relevant again. The World Tour mode is penned and directed by the Breath of Fire creator. That's incredible. I'm going to pretend that Street Fighter 6's World Tour is Breath of Fire 6 then. We don't need to think about the actual Breath of Fire 6. I hate saying that about Breath of Fire 6 because, like, a lot of the... Oh god, that's a lot of enemies. Holy crap. But a lot of the designs they came up with for Breath of Fire 6, like the Ryu design in that game, is so good. That was during the Crapcom era. Yeah, the early 2010s, early to mid 2010s era of Capcom, yeah. Which, I can't even say I'm that mad that they even did that, because it's like, I get it. because mobile games are so insanely big in Japan. But I still hate it. I get why they did it, but I'm still mad about it. You know, if they stopped shutting off mobile games like a year after they came out, or like did what Capcom's doing. Capcom did this thing where Tekken and Mega Man X Dive both were supported with offline modes when they stopped supporting them. And that's what I love about it. That's why I don't mind that the newest Mega Man game in existence right now is Mega Man X Dive, because it's preserved. You can still play that game. Tekken, you can still play that game. That game's great. So, like, I wouldn't entirely have minded Breath of Fire 6 being Breath of Fire 6 if they actually remembered the game needs to be preserved. That being said, I don't even know anything about how Breath of Fire 6 actually played, so I guess there's that. Dude, I need to find a town, and I need to find one stat. Might just go back to Cornelia. Yeah, I know the main games are traditional RPGs until Dragon Quarter. Dragon Quarter is the one that really changed it up. But I don't know what Breath of Fire 6 was like. Capcom got Squaresoft to publish the first one in America. Yeah, I think that's why people didn't like 2. Because Capcom did 2 in-house, and that game was really whack. The Shining series is really good. Shining Force 1 and the Shining Soul games are... Seriously, the Shining Soul games got slept on. Shining Soul is incredible. I also love Shining Force Exa on PS2. That game was really good. Yeah, Shining Force Exa is really good, and then I've been on and off playing Shining Force or Shining Resonance. Shining Resonance Refrain. And yeah, it was Shining Resonance it's okay. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's fun. It's just weird, I guess. I don't know. It's okay. I mean, I don't hate it. Sega's Fire Emblem. Kyo, why'd you have to bring up Fire Emblem? There's so many Fire Emblem games I haven't played yet. I'm one of the few people that actually owns Fire Emblem 1 on Switch. Dude, I haven't saved at all. There's my other file that I was playing in January of 2025. There we go. Yeah, I need to actually sit down and go through the Fire Emblem games also. Fire Emblem Awakening, guys, Fire Emblem Awakening. So freaking good. If you're gonna only ever play one Fire Emblem game, make it Awakening. Yo, who's excited for Fortune's Weave? Fortune's Weave looks so good. You have Awakening, could theoretically stream that one. You should absolutely do it. That game is incredible. Why Awakening was never re-released on Switch is a crime. Dude, all those 3DS games. Kid Icarus Uprising has an analog stick control. It has a non-touchscreen control mode. It has a mode where you can control it with just the C-stick. It has a button control mode. So why can't they remaster it? They don't have to do anything but give it a facelift. It does. Yes, Fortune's Weave looks so freaking good. I need to get that game when it comes out. All of the new protagonists in Fortune's Weave look really cool. One of them is voiced by Xander Mobus. he actually gets to voice a real Fire Emblem character and not freaking Darius from Warriors. You know, while we're talking about RPGs, I need to sit down and play again. Grandia, Lunar, Suikoden. What else? Dude, I've been eyeing Crimson Gem Saga on PSP for like ages. Where the hell is the town at, man? There it is. Oh, nope. Didn't mean to do that. Ow. You haven't gotten to Lunar yet? Dude, or... Lunar 2 is like one of my favorite games ever made, and the PSP version of Lunar 1 is so good. I need to get back to going through all the Tales games. I keep quitting in the middle of Tales of Fantasia. Just because Tales of Fantasia is kind of a rough game. Lunar for the Sega CD is one of my prized possessions. Dude, my uncle owns, like, he gave me import copies of, both games. I believe the Saturn versions, like the actual Japanese versions, and I left them at my family's house when I moved out, and it's like my biggest regret, and I need to go back and get them at some point. There's like, it was like one of my favorite things I had, and I forgot them when I moved out, and I need to go back and grab them at some point. I love picking up freaking import games. Y'all, I found Rival Schools at like this like convention. I found a Japanese copy of Rival Schools, complete in box, for $3. Like, I couldn't believe it. Gotta get on a call now, but it's good. Hey, have a good rest of your night as well, Lotus. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I got a $3 copy of Rival Schools. I have a Japanese complete in box copy of the original Resident Evil, like the actual original, just Biohazard, not director's cut. But that's something I've been doing a lot, is I've been collecting import games just because I like this idea of just having these original Japanese copies of them. I have like Dragon Quest 2 and Dragon Quest 6, I think? 2 and 6. The original Famicom and Super Famicom versions of those games. I have a bunch of Warriors games in Japanese. I have Dynasty Warriors 7, Samurai Warriors Extreme Legends, Samurai Warriors 2, and something else. And then obviously I have like I have the Sengoku Basara HD collection. I have 4 Sumeragi. It's really... Oh, I have Uncharted 2 in Japanese. That's one of my favorite things that I own, because it's... Why do I own it? I own Uncharted 2 in Japanese. Please help us. Having imports of some of your favorite games just to make in shelf candy is always cool. Yes, absolutely. Oh, one of the recent ones I got is I got Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition, Biohazard 7 Gold Edition on PS4, and that's a cool one to have because it's the Japanese version is censored, so it's actually different from the English version, and it's the Z edition, which is the less censored version, but it's still censored compared to the English version. And what's great about it is that all of the Resident Evil games, starting in like 2015-ish, is they all have English text in every version of the game. So it's not like I can't play this version, or I have to play it with like I don't know, freaking Google Translate on open. Like, no, I can just turn on English text and play it like normal. So that's a cool thing that I have. Oh, great. I gotta grind up Gil now. And let's grab the iron armor. Oh my god, I need to mute my phone. Why is my phone not muted? But yeah, I've just been wanting to collect like actual like Japanese copies of games, and I've even been considering I've even been considering going out and grabbing like PAL versions of games just for the hell of it. Alright, leather shield for the warrior. There we go. And then we're gonna get 4 pairs of leather gloves. There we go. That's all the armor we need right now. Do I need to grind money? There's an item shop here. We're gonna ignore Bicky the pirate real quick.
Those blasted pirates, they're running around looting and pillaging like they own the place.
Alright, let's see here. So we got the... I think I could probably get level 2 spells now. Welcome. We're gonna get the broadsword. We'll get the broadsword for the warrior. And then we're gonna sell his rapier. Alright, cool. It's time to grind up money now, too. But yeah, one of the things I've been thinking about is just, like, I used to love just sitting down and just playing a lot of, like, you know, niche Japanese crap. And that's something I really need to get back into doing. I keep talking about it. And, I need to get back into doing that. Not even, like, super niche, like, oh, you've never heard of this game before. Like, there's a chance people have heard of it. Like, one I keep, such a fun hobby, one that never left you. It's great. But, one that I've been eyeing for a very long time now, a game that I just want to sit down and play, is freaking Rastan Saga. Like... I keep eyeing that. I was like, I'm going to play that eventually. I'm going to play that one of these days. I'm going to sit down and make that the game I play. And I just still haven't gotten around to it. You love Rastan Saga? It looks so good. I was like watching some freaking Master System gameplay of it, and I'm like, oh my god, this game looks great. This game looks like something I would have adored as a kid. I'm so excited to actually sit down and play it, but like I just haven't gotten around to it because I got too many damn games to play. That's not even accounting for all the new games coming out. Like Lost Soul Aside finally came out, and I still haven't played it. You had that with Ys. You had that in Ys with Shinobi and Outrun. Dude, that's a great lineup there. You had the Master System version of Ys. I haven't played that one. I need to play that version too. Damn. I've never played the Master System version. I've played the PSP and PC version, the remake on PSP and PC, and then I played the TurboGrafx 16, the PC Engine CD version. That one's great. That one has voice acting in it. It's got like Thomas Hayden Church, Michael Bell, freaking Alan Oppenheimer are all in that. We're just ready to stuff and play all of those. You still have the cards from. That's great. I want to get a Master System. I want to actually buy I have a couple of Master System games. I say a couple. I have one Master System game. I have Altered Beast on Master System, like complete in box, and I still want to get a Master System so I can actually play it like on an actual console. I don't own enough Sega games. I was going through all of my games, and I'm like, wow, I can count the amount of Sega games, like the actual Sega console games I own on one hand. Master System had so much cool stuff. Yeah, Master System had Phantasy Star. That game is insane for the time it came out. Like those fully 3D dungeons in Phantasy Star. Like I was watching Lotus Prince, who was just in the chat. I was watching him play that, and I was like, oh my god, this game came out in like what, 87? I was like mind boggled when I was watching gameplay of that. Yeah, I only own, the only Master System game I own is Altered Beast. I own that complete in box. And then I own a few Genesis games, but the only one complete in box I own is Last Battle. I actually found that game complete in box for like $15 and I bought it. Because you know what? That game's actually pretty good. I actually kind of like it. Is it censored to all hell? Because, you know, they didn't have the license for Fist of the North Star? Absolutely. But you know what? Arzak he's a real hero. He has the look of a hero. That's what inspired you for Bonsai Pecan? That's incredible. And I can see that. But yeah, I had no idea the game was even related to Fist of the North Star when I first played it. But after I found that out, that made me love the game even more. Arzak has the look of a hero is going to be one of my inspirational quotes to people. That's a game I need to sit... That game's only like an hour long. I need to sit down and just play through that whole game on a stream one of these days. Yeah, I first played it on an emulator, but I'm like so happy I actually found a copy of it because I really like the game. It's one of those games that people don't like that I played when I was just young enough to not ever look up what anyone thought of games. So I had no idea the strong distaste people had for the game. There are so many games I like and I didn't know about any of the distaste people had for them. But I need to actually go back and start sitting down and playing some of these more niche games. I talk about it a lot. I need to actually I want to stream the Crimson Sea games. I love Crimson Sea 1 and 2. Those games are fantastic. It is to this day, I think the series that Koei Tecmo needs to bring back. Still need to check those out. Dude, they're like $5 a piece now. If you still have a PS3, Crimson Sea 2 is still on there. Grab it before the freaking store closes down. Because Sony's a bunch of assholes. I don't know how good the original Xbox emulation is though, so I can't recommend you know, sailing the 7 seas for Crimson Sea 1. I've never tried an emulator for the original Xbox, but I have a hard copy of it, so I don't care. I have a hard copy, I have a working original Xbox. That's how I play the game. I think it's also one of the first video games where Tony Oliver played the main character. I'll give Microsoft this. They're slowly rolling out Xbox simulation on PC. Hey, Microsoft, if anything, have been doing pretty good with backwards compatibility. And yeah, Tony Oliver plays the main character in Crimson Sea. It's got a pretty stacked cast, honestly. Like Cam Clark plays one of the antagonists in the first game. I believe Mary Elizabeth McGlynn is also one of the not necessarily antagonists, but like one of the characters who's like kind of a rival character for the main character. You know, if they're an actor you would have heard in an old Dynasty Warriors game, they're in Crimson Sea. Speaking of old-ass Koei Tecmo games, too, I need to, got, like, Destrega. There's a game that people don't like. I freaking love Distrega. I think Distrega is the first time a NetherRealm Studios like story was ever in a game. I also lost track of my grinding. I was just killing stuff. I don't even know how much I needed. But yeah, Distrega had like the full cinematic story mode, like a whole freaking like 11 years before Mortal Kombat did it. So eat your heart out, Mortal Kombat. You got nothing on Distrega. Distrega is actually something you always remembered. I love that game. Distrega, first video game that James Arnold Taylor ever did voice acting in. He plays the character of Team. I remember playing the game, I was like, huh, that kind of sounds like Tidus. And in the game's credits, Team is credited as James Taylor. So I actually asked on Facebook, I actually asked James Arnold Taylor on Facebook, I was like, hey, did you play a character in Distrega, this character Team? And someone else responded for him saying, actually, no, that's not him. It's just someone with a similar name. And then James Arnold Taylor chimed in. He's like, no, that was actually me. That was me. And he was talking, and he actually told me about how voice direction for video games wasn't exactly something that anybody cared about back then. And yeah, he said that voice acting was just a lot different of an experience back then. And I was like, that is so freaking cool that I was like, yes, I knew it was him. Freaking recognized him from freaking Distrega of all things. There we go, got all my black spells. Roger Craig Smith's first voiceover work was Castle Shikigami 2. Are you serious? Who did he play in that? Do not tell me he was the main character. I will not believe you. Done in 25 minutes a day before the game was shipped? Are you kidding me? That is insane. No way. I cannot believe that. That's incredible. Also, is there no white magic shop here? Okay, well, whatever. Alright, so let's go to configuration. Let's turn boost mode off. And we're gonna go outside and save our game. And then we're gonna fight Bicky. And just what she be doing here? You wouldn't be looking to make trouble with Bicky's Biccaneers, would ye? You've got cannonballs of steel to be taking on the great pirate Bicky. Keel haul 'em, boys. Aye, aye, Captain. We'll make their bones go crunch. Kim DeJohn. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. You know what's a crime? I think the PC version of that game doesn't have an English dub. Put them all to sleep. There's a story on TikTok how they had no direction over the word might. Are you serious? Yeah, they didn't put the English dub in the Steam version. That's why I haven't bought it on Steam yet, because it's like, you took out the English dub? It's like a Baten Kaitos. Y'all remember Monolith Soft's Baten Kaitos? Yeah, they didn't put the freaking English dub in that either when they remastered it. That's just rude? Yeah. How dare you get rid of my freaking JRPG where Eric Kelso voices the main character and he sounds like Jackie Bryant the whole way through the game. I want my freaking JRPG with Jackie Bryant as the lead, okay? And the second game I think was an LA dub, because Yuri Lowenthal's in the second game. Y'all remember when Yuri Lowenthal was in JRPGs? What a time that was. I be most sorry, young masters. I'll be making no more fuss, I swear. I want you to take me ship for your troubles. Can you find it in your heart to forgive an old pirate? Arr, you killed me crew, they're a pain in me bum. You can take me ship, but I'm keeping me rum. Being Spies, Gene from Godhand was in the first or the second. I think so. He was also in Enchanted Arms. Who remembers Enchanted Arms? From Software's weird JRPG they did. Where Liam O'Brien played like a super flamingly gay character. Because of you, we needn't fear the pirates anymore. You love Enchanted Arms? I actually have a 360 copy of that just like sitting over there. I need to sit down and play. I need a new 360. Mine keeps overheating. I have had myself a change of heart. I plan to buckle down and be the hardest worker in town. Ye believe me, don't ye? They say there are elves living across the sea, but the elf prince has fallen into a deep sleep and hasn't woken up. Because of you, we need blah blah blah. You already said that. What can I get at the item shop? I love all these like niche-ass JRPGs that nobody talks about. Like, this one got a sequel, but who here has ever, like, I've never heard anyone talk about Fairy Fencer F. And that game got a sequel, and I've never heard anyone talk about it. That game's great, by the way. I don't think there are any ports to the north. A ship can only dock at a port, you know. For those who don't know, oh, here's the White Magic Shop. You hear about it in passing, it's brought up in some circles you hang about. For those who don't know about what Fairy Fencer F, that is it's another game made by the developers who made like Hyperdimension Neptunia. It's less of a Gooner game, so there's that for you. It's actually really good, and Keiji Tang plays the main character, and he's incredible in that game. I love it. It's like one of the first games I ever heard where he played the lead that wasn't like Dynasty Warriors 7. Let's see here. Raise an ally's evasion. Cast silence on all enemies, and we'll do Blindna. Keiji Tang is still the best thing to ever happen to Suma Zhao, and I will always dislike the new voice for him in Dynasty Warriors 9. That was offensively bad. All right, well, I don't remember where I have to go now. Uh-oh, sharks in Sahagin. Ow. Ow. Like, I can't hate Dynasty Warriors 9's dub, because I love the, like, there was so much love and passion put into it, even if it was bad. But, I will always dislike the fact that they contacted the original voice cast and then dipped on them. That's actually something. I talked to, I've told this story on stream before, but, last year, I got the chance to actually meet, Dave B. Mitchell in person. And, yeah, he told me the same story that, Keiji Tang said, where, he said that he was also contacted to come back for Dynasty Warriors 9, and then he got ghosted. Yeah, Kyle Hebert is, Lu Bu. in Origins was really good. I really like the Origins cast. The Origins cast is really good. Like, we got freaking Nagariyuki is Joshu. That's pretty great. Did I put the freaking XP on... Okay, I thought I put the XP on 0 for a second. Here's this, so let's go up. Big Eyes. Let's just put it this way. There's a handful of decently problematic actors in the old dub of Dynasty Warriors that I'm glad I don't have to listen to in the new dub. The Origins protagonist is actually... Wait, he's in the new mobile game? That freaking Dynasty Warriors 7 one that just came out? No freaking way. I downloaded that and it runs like ass on my phone, so I deleted it. That's crazy that they actually put him in that. Why does Dynasty Warriors 7 have the most, like, the most mobile games? Like, they keep making mobile games based on 7 for some reason. I don't even know when it happened, when they shut down that Dynasty Warriors 9 based one. That one was kind of a shame, because that was just a better Dynasty Warriors 9. Yeah, I don't know when it happened. It was just gone one day. I didn't even see a freaking announcement about it. It just disappeared. I liked that one. That was like my new favorite way to play Dynasty Warriors 9. And I don't say that willingly, because I don't like Dynasty Warriors 9. I platinumed Dynasty Warriors 9. I'm allowed to say I don't like it. I bought the first season pass. I have like 160 hours in Dynasty Warriors 9. I'm allowed to say I hate that game. Dynasty Warriors M or something? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I have way too many hours in DW9. I played so much of that game. I was so in love with it when it came out because I was in denial about how bad it was. I'm over here talking about how it's Game of the Year 2018 while it's running at like 15 FPS. Alright, I never found Matoya. Where's Matoya? The Buccaneers? Well, stop killing the guy. I gotta heal Dork. But you know, Koei Tecmo's got a lot of stupid things that they do, but I can't hate Koei Tecmo, man. I love Koei Tecmo's games too much to hate them. Do I think Dynasty Warriors, or not Dynasty Warriors, Dead or Alive 6 Last Round is a huge ripoff? Like, absolutely. I still love Dead or Alive, man. I'm always gonna love Dead or Alive. DOA 6 just can't catch a break. Let's hope that DOA 6 is just the bad chapter of DOA and DOA 7 is great. DOA 5 was so freaking good. That game is incredible. I don't play it much these days, but I sure do think about popping DOA 5 in on my PS4 all the time. I have a DOA 5 DOA 5 Plus on Vita. I pop that in every now and again. Frontwards, backwards, any way you see. Such a strange spell to swishery. A lot ludna legnak. Swisheroo. So that's 2 handle cancel and L2 to open the map that you can just press square to open. Whoa, 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 what is this? There's a chest counter? It tells you how many chests you've opened in each area? That is insane. I didn't know about that. Someone who hosts the weeklies you go to has DOA 5 on the setup at all times. It's a great freaking game. It's so freaking good. Thump. Ouch! My eye! My eye! Thump. Ouch! I can't see a blasted thing without my crystal eye. Who could have stolen it from me? My eye. My eye! Ouch! Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she said this already. Last time Marie Rose was a beast. Marie Rose is still cool, even if she's not that great anymore. Kyo, you're reminding me I need to pop in Warriors All-Stars and actually unlock the other Dead or Alive characters. I've only played as Kasumi and Honoka, but the fact that Marie Rose is playable in that game and I haven't used her yet is criminal. Putting that game away during the move. It's a really freaking good game. Even if the freaking upgrade ability is weird. She even teams up with Nobunaga of all things. I still love that they put Nobunaga in general. I'm a little annoyed that they didn't you know, dig more into the niche of Koei Tecmo properties. Like, I think the most niche character in that game is, like, Opuna. Which, crazy they put Opuna in the game. But, like, where's Jean-Luc from Winback, huh? Where's Grad from Distrega? Where's Sho from Crimson Sea? Where's, the guy from Enigma? Who remembers Enigma? I don't think... I'll heal my thief. Enigma fans in shambles right now. Yeah, who remembers when the Dynasty Warriors team made a Resident Evil clone? Anyone remember that? You know, if they wanted to really show off that they cared about their history, where's the horse from Winning Post, huh? Where's he? That's how I know Warriors All-Stars wasn't made by real Koei Tecmo fans. Where's God, who the hell was the ninja you played as in what was that stupid like ninja JRPG Koei Tecmo made? You know Beto or something like that? Way of the Ninja on Super Nintendo. I forget, did you play as God, who did you play? You played as an Iga. I think it was just a generic Iga Ninja. I think he didn't have a name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just named the Iga Ninja in that, but you got to meet like Momochi Sandayu and stuff in that. Yeah, see, this is how you know I'm like deep into the creases of Koei Tecmo, that I'm bringing up that freaking game of all games. All right, here we've made it to a new island. Let's go ahead and save our game. Hopefully, there's a town around here. Oh, already fighting a bunch of wolves. The first two Koei games, when you got the Saturn, were Winning Post and Three Kingdoms 4. I think Three Kingdoms 4 is the only one I think I played the PlayStation version of that one. I think that was that the one where Liu Bei was always like, "Just call me the master." It's like during the tutorial, when I think it's like Guan Yu or someone tells you how to play the game. That game was great. I had no freaking clue what I was doing in that game, but I was having a good time with it when I played that like way back in the day. I mean, I think my first Tecmo game was Dead or Alive 2. There's a reason that instruction manual was 55 pages? What is it, a Wii manual? Every freaking Wii game's got a thick-ass thick-ass game manual because it's in like 3 languages. Yeah, Dead or Alive 2 I think was my first Tecmo game. Dead or Alive 2, and then obviously the other Dead or Alive games after that. But then I think I also played Trapped. No, I think I did play the first Deception game as well, way back in the day. Ninja Gaiden Arcade might be it. Dude, I have not played that one. But it is, you can buy that on like PS4 and Switch, and I really want to get it and play through it. That game looks weird. Elfheim! Where's the sign? Where's the gravestone? I gotta go to the gravestone. Where is it? There it is. There's the gravestone. Here lies Link! Let's go! I'm actually surprised they left the name Link in this version. Because if I remember correctly, the non-Nintendo versions of this game, they changed it to Erdrick. Like from Dragon Quest. So I'm actually surprised they left Link in. Because I'm playing this on PS4 this is the PS4 version. It's a gravestone. It's a gravestone. Yeah, if I remember correctly, though, it was only the NES and Game Boy Advance versions that actually said the name Link. How much money do we have? We got a lot. Let's go ahead and see about buying some new gear. Buy Link taken too early. It's okay. He's been replaced by the mysterious construct. Shout out to all my fam who plays Age of Imprisonment. That game is fantastic. Age of Calamity was already one of my favorite Warriors games, but Age of Imprisonment is freaking crazy good. Still need to play that. So many more games in this move just had to happen. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on right now. It's like freaking in October or September, October, we got like what, Wolverine, we got DW3, we've got Onimusha. We got so many good games coming out, and I'm not going to be able to like pick up any of them because I got so much crap going on right now. You know how much that sucks? Still need to get... I don't even have Tokon. I don't have Tokon. I was like so adamant about playing Tokon day one, and I can't play it. Yo, we're at freaking level 3 spells already? Hell yeah. Let's get some Fyra in here. Use up all of our money. Thundara. We'll use Fokara. Right, I gotta go grind money again. All your friends are like, bro, it's so good. Dude, I hate it so much. I hate watching and like seeing people playing it. The game looks freaking crazy good. I need to get it. I need to play as Magic. I didn't get to play any of the freaking betas. You know how much that sucks? I work weekends. Like, my 3 days that I work are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Guess which 3 days the Tokon open beta ran for? You know how much that sucks? I didn't get to play it. I wanted to see how a game ran on my PC, because I wanted to get it on PC so I could play with people. Because nobody I know who plays fighting games plays them on console. Everyone plays on PCs. I've been trying to get my freaking fighting games on PC. I know it has crossplay, but I don't want to pay for Plus. I hate that, like, every single time I'm like, I'm gonna try getting it seriously into fighting games. Like, instead of just being like an enthusiast, I want to get like really into them. You know, actually play them. You know, and then freaking every single time I'm about to buy one, like something comes up and I don't ever have it. You ain't getting a PS5 anytime soon. I got super lucky with getting my PS5. It was the most expensive Nintendo Switch game I ever bought. I walked in, because this was still during when PS5s were hard to come by, is when I got mine. And I went to a GameStop because I wanted to. There was this like silly little Switch game my wife and I wanted to get, Kiwi. It's one of those like co-op focused Switch games. And then when we got there, as we were checking out, they're like, "Hey, by the way, we got PS5s in stock." And it just happened to be, like, the one time we were doing good with money. So we were just like, screw it. And, yeah, with the fact that the PS5 has only gone up in price, like, yeah, I don't regret getting it when I did. Which, you know, I would say if I actually use this stupid console sometimes when I... Ever since I got my Switch 2, I've barely been touching this PS5. Yeah, I got one of those, like, goofy-ass bundles that, came with, like, games and stuff. Protect, Q, Magic, we're gonna Fyra. But, yeah, like, I feel like nobody's really missing much when it comes to the PS5, like... Yeah, like, my Switch 2, there has never been a time where I'm like, I regret getting this thing. I've been super happy with my Switch 2 so far. The PS5, though, it's like, I've only been playing PS4 games on it, man. Every new game I play that, like, is an actual PS5 game feels like it's just a PS4 game, and it's like, man, this is... Oh, God, dork! I gotta save Dork. I didn't realize he was so low on life. But yeah, with my Switch 2, like, even my Switch 1 games, I've been having so much fun with them. I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Warriors again. And, I'm playing that on my Switch 2 with performance mode turned on, and the fact that the game runs at 120 FPS on the Switch 2 is bananas. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna ever go back to Switch 1. I mean, I'm not. There's no reason to. Fire Emblem Warriors 1 runs at 120 FPS on Switch 2. It's ridiculous. If you play on performance mode where it's just an uncapped frame rate, that game is buttery smooth. It's unbelievable. And Age of Calamity has a frame cap of like 30 FPS. So it doesn't have an amazing frame rate, but on Switch 2 it's a consistent 30, so you got that going for you. Oh, it's the church, no one's dead. Yeah, just the... Oh, I've already done this shop too. Yeah, just the fact that so many of my original Switch 1 games are just running at a consistent frame rate, and it's not like headache-inducing with the constant like fluctuations, like that already made the Switch 2 just so worth it for me. I am a sage. When the time is right, the future is revealed to me. I shall wait patiently until then. Get 2 of these. Iron shield. 4 leather caps. Oops, never mind. Should have only got 3. Sell one of those leather caps. But yeah, I haven't tried all of my games yet. I haven't tried all of my Switch games yet on the Switch 2, but I just wouldn't be surprised if all of them ran better. Alright, let's get rid of all this old gear now. I did it. I got rid of all the old gear. But the only reason I'm even playing this on my PS5, or on the PS5 right now instead of a PS4 is just because like I don't, instead of on Switch is just because I don't own the Switch version of this. Dude, I can already get level 4 spells? What is going on? Absolutely by haste. That is incredibly good with when using it on the thief. I should go ahead and save our game now. Wolverine's a PS5 exclusive, no PC. Yeah, that's really stupid that it is. And then frickin' the new God of War game, Mom of War, looks like really frickin' good. And it's a shame that one's not getting a PC release either. I have never wanted to play a God of War game until I saw the gameplay for Laffy. That game looked really freaking good. And it stars Deborah Ann Wool, like, come on. Of course I'm into that. Of course that looks interesting to me. Yeah, I've just never been someone who cared about, like, God of War at all, but, like, that new one does look cool. And you know what? I want more Warrior Woman games. We need more Warrior Woman games. So we got, like, what? That? We got, like, Hellblade. What else do we have? Like, nothing? Let women be cool warriors, man. You heard Wonder Woman got canceled? Yeah, because they freaking shut Monolith down. Freaking Monolith Productions got closed down, so like they freaking took their game with it, and that made me so mad. There's like rumors that Arcane's Blade game is getting freaking canceled. I don't even know what the hell Marvel 1943 is supposed to be. I had one trailer and it was a freaking cinematic trailer, so I didn't really care. More games need to do their reveals like the Demon Souls remake did, where it was just straight gameplay. That's how you reveal a game. Someone knew of Project Akko game based off of that would be sick. That name sounds familiar. What is that again? I feel like I know what that is. No gameplay, no hype, them's the rule. Yeah. Like, what the hell is Marvel 1943 supposed to be? And speaking of freaking just too many games, just in general, like, I like to clown on Ubisoft. I will always clown on Ubisoft, despite the fact that I do like Ubisoft games. But I still need to freaking pick up the Black Flag remake, man. That game looks so good. I haven't even finished Assassin's Creed Shadows yet. And I love Shadows just because of what time period it takes place in. Like, of course. I'm such a mark for that. And then I played the demo for Star Wars Outlaws on Switch 2, and that game is really freaking good. Like, what I played of it was really good. Echo. 1987 OVA, that was one of the earliest examples of action parody anime. Yes! Yes, that's what that's the thing I recognize, the OVA. I haven't seen it, but I've seen, like, pictures of it. Heard Outlaws is pretty neat. When I was playing the demo of it, I was just having so much fun just like chasing down a civilian and doing my absolute best to kill them, and I just couldn't. It was kind of worrying how hard I was trying to kill that civilian. It's a big inspiration for Pecan. I need to check that OVA out. I need to actually like sit down and start like actually watching some more, especially older stuff. That's one of the things I've been trying to do lately, is I've been trying to get back into watching like anime and stuff, because I've just fallen so out of everything. So much new stuff doesn't catch your interest, so you've just been consuming old stuff. There's a lot of old stuff I haven't seen. So like that's one of the things I've been doing. And like I've been trying to revisit some old stuff too. I found the complete series of Scrapped Princess, and I am so excited to rewatch that. I haven't seen that in like freaking 20 years. I'm so excited to sit down and watch it again. Scrapped Princess is so good. Everyone who's listening to this, go watch Scrap Princess. It's so good. At least I remember it being really good like 20 years ago. But I found the full series on DVD, so I'm planning on sitting down and just watching that again. Just gotta kick back and just like start consuming media again. I've been reading a lot of manga lately. I don't know if anyone here has heard of On and Off Work-Life Imbalance. It's a relatively new manga series, but I've been reading that, and that one's really, really good. I was drawn to the cover because the main character has a real like punk rock look to them. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm all about that. And then I wound up reading it, and I was like, oh, this is actually really good. Like, really, really good. I've been reading that again. I've been, I finally found actual hardcover, like, not hardcover, like hard copies of, The Disappearance of Nagato Yuki. It's something I've always wanted to read, but I hate reading manga online. I can't read manga online. I have to read manga like an actual paperback because I can't read manga or comics online. It feels weird to me to read comics and stuff on like a computer screen or like any kind of screen. I need to read it like on an actual piece of paper. So I finally found hard copies of like the first 2 books, and that's something I'm going to get into because I love Haruhi Suzumiya. Or at least, once again, that is another series I watched like a decade ago and remember really loving, and I haven't seen it since. And then there's the Certain Magical Index / Certain Scientific Railgun. That's a series I've been getting into lately, and I actually really like it. You be taking dog out? Yep, relatable. I had to take my dogs out right before the stream. Am I done grinding yet? Alright, guys, let's go and get some more black spells. Yeah, we have 64 gil, so... we got... what already? We got Blizzara, right? Oh, we got haste. Let's get Blizzara. Absolutely confuse. There we go. So we got our level 4 black mage spells already. Oh god, there's level 4 white mage spells too. Poisona, Fear. That one's pretty good. We'll get Poisona and Fear, and then probably Null Frost. God, we need to go freaking grind some more money again, man. What have I been going for? I'll probably stream for like another like half hour. Get like a nice even like 2 hours, 10 minutes kind of deal. Once again, I really like that this game uses spell slots like old school D&D instead of using MP. I really like that touch. I know most people don't like it, but it's whatever. It makes you use a lot more spells, in my opinion. Because you can't just, you know, use all your... just focus on using the good ones. Alright, these ogres are dead. We're like way over leveled for this right now. How am I doing on the bestiary, by the way? It's definitely something I'm going to do is filling out the bestiary. I plan on platinuming this game. I don't know if I'll do that on the stream. Maybe I'll do it on... who knows? Maybe I'll do it on stream. $22 damage, good lord. Those things are dead now. We can get, like, at least one spell. So let's go ahead and do that. Dude, Alfheim is such a freaking pain to traverse. I'm gonna get Poisona. And that's it, because I can't afford anything else. Indeed. Thieves are so freaking good. I like that this game uses the old design of the thief as well. Instead of the more Link-looking one. Freaking 160 damage in one single strike is ridiculous. How many spell slots does he have left? On level 3, he's got one spell left. That's fine. We can work with that. There we go. He tried to flee and he missed? What does that mean? Wipe them all out. Alright, we gotta rest at the inn now. Gotta take a long rest. How do I already have spell slots for, like, 7th level spells? Or 6th level spells? Like, I don't even have 6th level spells. Wait, I don't even have level 3 spells with my freaking White Mage? Oops, I didn't mean to go in here. Is there a 3rd level spell area here? I just missed it? Is that it? Right there? I didn't even get 3rd level spells for my White Mage? Bro. Kira. Diara. And heal. Hey, welcome back, Kia. How you doing? It took me a bit, but I realized I didn't buy any 3rd level spells for my frickin' White Mage, and I was already buying 4th level spells. It's kind of important to notice. Yeah, I frickin' almost didn't buy the spell to heal all party members at once. But I got it. But now I need to grind up even more money to get another 2 level 4 spells for my White Mage before I can continue on with the game, because this is how I play games, is I have to stop and get everything like optimize my party before moving on. That's how I play every game. I gotta get all of the best possible equipment at every town before I move on. You guys ever watch me play a frickin' Tales game? It's the most boring crap ever, because I just sit there grinding enemies so I can buy a new sword. There we go. Dork took all of them out. We are so over-leveled for this point in the game, aren't we? Alright, can I buy... I got... How much gold? 2,000... No, I probably need like 2,500 before I can buy another spell. This is with 4 times gold on, guys. Can you imagine if I was doing this without the boost mode on? Any minute now, I'll be done with all this grinding, and I'll actually progress the game a little bit. My last level 3 spell, it's going to be time to rest again. That puts us at 3316. Taking that big sleep again. I just saw it sitting over on my shelf. I just saw a copy of one of the Prince of Persia games sitting on my shelf, right? And what the? And the only thing I could think of now is the fact that like Ubisoft shut down the team that made Lost Crown like right after the game came out, and how like upset that made me. Cause like Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is like the best Metroidvania I've played in years. Genuinely incredible game, and they frickin' shuttered the developer. You've heard some good things about it. I will tell you now, it is an incredible game. It's insanely fun. It's got incredibly engaging boss fights and some of the best platforming I've played in a video game in general. The story is pretty dang good. The main antagonist is just Virgil, so that's fun. I love Sargon as a protagonist. He's really cool. I haven't played the DLC yet, though. I've never played the DLC. Yeah, Ubisoft disbanded their team that made it because the game didn't meet sales expectations, and I hate that so freaking much. Like developers being shuttered over one game that didn't do as good as they hoped. I hate that so much. It's like Pieces Interactive when they rebooted Alone in the Dark. The game just flopped, you know? It just didn't sell very well. And Embracer shut down Pieces completely because they had one game that didn't sell enough. And that sucks. Because that Alone in the Dark reboot was actually pretty good, and if it got a sequel, I'm like confident that's like a sequel would have been incredible. I mean, they didn't make their money back on it because why the hell did they cast freaking Hollywood actors? Why did they cast Hollywood actors for freaking Alone in the Dark? You have a soft spot for Alone in the Dark? I love Alone in the Dark. I love the 2008 game. I am a Alone in the Dark 2008 defender. I love in the 2008 game when he's like, I am the universe. Or he's like, I am the light bringer. Remember growing up with a weird 90s game, so he's always got in and out of the series. Alone in the Dark 1 is a game I have so much nostalgia for. I played that game a lot as a kid. And it was wild. I played it because I played Resident Evil as a kid. And I heard from a lot of people that that's where the whole tank-controlled fixed camera, where that whole thing started. So I wanted to play it because I've told this story a lot too, but Resident Evil Director's Cut is the first video game I ever played. So games like it, I was very fascinated by. Like I had played, or I had watched my dad play other video games before Resident Evil. Like I watched him play, a lot of the Sonic games. I watched him play a lot of Mario games. I watched him play. I watched him play FF3 or FF6 as it was, it was FF3 in the US at the time. So I watched him play all those games when I was younger, but Resident Evil like stuck in my brain because the characters spoke. Like they had voices, and that like blew my mind as a kid. So that was the first game that he had played that I wanted to try playing myself. Yeah, it's super pre-RE. Yeah, it like predates Resident Evil by like, what, 4 years? Which is in a lifetime in the 90s. Because freaking video games advanced so quickly in the 90s. Yeah, Alone in the Dark 1 was 92, and then Resident Evil was 96. Yeah, PC games were insane. That's why whenever people are like talking about how like, oh, this game is so innovative, it does things that have never been done in a video game before, and then I see what they're talking about, and it's something that a PC game did like 10 years ago. I was like, are you serious? I remember when Fallout 3 came out, and people were talking about the unparalleled amount of freedom you had in the game and everything, and I was like, Deus Ex was doing this like 8 years ago. Like, what are you guys talking about here? Unparalleled? Like, PC games were already doing it, man. Which, yeah, I think at this point now, Deus Ex is like a series that people like love to rag on, especially after like the microtransaction nonsense in Mankind Divided. But that original Deus Ex game is so good. Like, people joke about it being one of the like best games of all time. Like when someone brings it up, like when someone brings it up, like you have to reinstall the game and play it, and it's like I decide to see for myself. It's like, is this one of the best games of all time? I doubt it. I think it is. I think Deus Ex 1 is like one of the best games ever made. That game is so good. Now, if Aspyr could release that damn remaster, like, what's taking so long, Aspyr? Where's my Deus Ex remastered? Never? Yeah, I'll get it. We got freaking Bayonetta 3 and Metroid Prime 4 before Deus Ex Remastered. We're getting GTA 6 before Deus Ex Remastered, man. Oh my god, we're finally done grinding. The memes meme back. Alright, let's turn off boost mode finally. Good lord. Finally done grinding. Alright, here we are at the Elven Castle. We gotta get the Mystic Key from Elven Prince. I've heard rumors of a witch who can brew any potion you can imagine. Let's see, I think her name was Matoya. Yes, I keep referencing the Dwayne and Brando song. The dwarves live in a cave on the western edge of the Aldean Sea. They're a friendly bunch.
The Dark Elf King Astos stole into the castle and placed a curse on our prince. Then Astos carted away the castle's treasures. Astos' curse has put our prince into a deep sleep from which he cannot awake. Please, will you not aid our slumbering prince? Is he in here? The prince has slept under Astos' curse for 5 years now. There must be a concoction that can rouse one who sleeps so, but where? Zzz. So I need to get the potion from Matoya, but I don't remember what I need to get for that. So I guess we'll start by going to hunt down Astos. Who I believe is this way? I might turn off encounters. But I'm not grinding, because I'm over-leveled right now. Like, I don't need them on. Like, look, my Black Mage one-shot an enemy. Yeah, so I might turn off encounters for now, just because I'm over-leveled. Encounters off. Plus, it also just helps with the pacing, just by being able to just, like, go somewhere and not have to worry about getting bodied every step of the way. Here we go, here's something. It's the Marsh Cave. I'm gonna save before I go in, because I'm turning encounters back on for the dungeon itself. Key! There's a stairwell over there, but not over here, so we'll go this way. We're gonna go down first. Oh my god, this part of the Dwayne and Brando song was great. Maybe after I'm done with this game, when I finish the game, I'll play the Dwayne and Brando song. That'll be my victory lap once I finish this game. Is I'll watch the Dwayne and Brando rap on stream. Man, R.I.P. Dwayne and Brando. That's like the biggest bummer of like the early 2010s, late 2000s. Just how everything went down with those two. But you know what? Jamie's living her best life now, and that's all that matters. Oh god, I remember this part. Yo, I'm about to turn these freaking encounters off again. Can't walk like a few steps without freaking running into enemies. And I'm poisoned? Yeah, I'm turning encounters off again. Where's poison? Freaking 4th level spell, man. That's like 48 damage. Oh, good. My thief is poisoned too. Alright, counter's off. I'm not dealing with this. Alright. And then I gotta remember to save before opening any chests. Alright, I got a potion in there.
Quick save again. Broadsword? Do I have one of those already? Yes, I already have one of those. Dang it. Free broadsword. Ocean. I think this is the area where I had to worry about that. Yeah, I'm sorry I keep quick saving, guys, but... Phoenix down, that's good. If you guys have played FF1, you'll know why I'm quick saving before every single chest in here. $1,045 gil, that's not bad. I think this is the room here. Ocean. Cottage. Nope, that's not the room. Trust me, I do the same. Yeah, there's a particularly devious thing they do. And as far as I know, this is the only time they ever do it. Is in this freaking dungeon. Oh, I think this is it right here. I think this really obvious looking one is it. Monsters! It's the Pisco Demon. What a name. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I gotta haste our thief here. Ow. Dude, that's so much damage. Yeah, cure him. Then you, Fyra. 71 with protect on? Are you kidding me? Bro, what? Alright, get up, dork. Danik at the Pisco. Yeah, these guys hurt. Why? Great. Great, now my black mage is permanently behind everybody else. You obtained the crown. Great, he's just dead. I need to buy some more frickin' Phoenix Downs, man. Curse me in my desire to frickin' actually have consequences in a video game. So I, like, refuse to, reload a save. That's how I am, is like, I like having consequences to my actions. I know I could easily just undo this problem by reloading a save and trying the battle again, but no, that's boring. Now I really can't fight enemies. You know that too well. Yeah, it's like... I like... what's the point of having all the difficulty if you're just gonna, you know, undo it with a save, you know? It's like there's all those people who, like, complained about, like, Fire Emblem when they added the casual mode into Fire Emblem with, I believe New Mystery of the Emblem first did it. But then, it was, Awakening, where it became, like, an actual, like, mainline thing, 'cause that's the first one that the West got. And everyone's like, oh, this makes the game too easy. Acting like they don't quick save and freaking you know, reset their game every time one of their units dies. At least this way you're not going to destroy your frickin' battery. Yeah, back when I played Fire Emblem on Game Boy Advance, the Binding Blade, I didn't reset because that didn't even occur to me that I could do that when I played Binding Blade on GBA way back in the day. So I lived with my consequences. I played Binding Blade with permadeath on legitimately. And that, you know how hard that was? I actually beat both Lindis and Elliewood's stories. I didn't beat Hector's, though. Hector's is too damn hard. It is the world's cruelest joke by having a lord with a frickin' axe as his main weapon. That was a pain in the ass. It was, dude. I could not beat Hector mode. Like, it was fun. I want to play that one again. I remember really liking Sacred Stones as well. I believe Sacred Stones was the first one that let you like actually grind up your units too. I need to play Sacred Stones again. I've only played like a few. I actually mostly played Sacred Stones. I wonder if anyone even knows what I'm talking about right now. But there was a ROM hack for Sacred Stones that replaced all of the characters with Tails characters. So like Lloyd Irving and like Luke von Fabra and like Kless Alvine were like all the characters that you would see in the game. Replaced all of the important characters with like Tails characters. You do know that one? That's how I played Sacred Stones, was with that ROM hack. I gotta find that ROM hack and you wish to resurrect Dork? I'm never gonna regret naming my Black Mage Dork. Oh, that's so funny. And he revived 1 HP. I love it. And then, I'm an insane person who actually owns a hard copy of, I own an actual physical GameCube copy of Path of Radiance. I got sweet-talked into buying it from a local game shop owner for $120. And he's like, you're gonna have to buy, you should buy it because it's gonna go up in price soon. And that worked on me. And the guy was right, because the game went up to like $200 like the weekend after I bought it. So I was like, ooh, glad I bought it. Alright, so we got the crown. What do we do with this crown again? I don't remember what I do with the crown. I also don't remember what I do with the loot. Crown that shimmers mysterious. What do I do with this crown again? So I need Matoya to make the potion for the Elven Prince to wake him up. But to do the thing with the Elven Prince, like to do that, to get the thing from Matoya, I need Matoya's Crystal Eye. My name is Matoya, and I got me some herb. If you find my crystal, I can hook you up, word. Is it just me, or are my broomsticks talking crazy backwards words like Christopher Walken? Where the hell do I go? Wait, there's chests in the Elven Castle. I know, wait. Yeah, there's chests in the Elven Castle? I didn't see no chests. Where are they? Damn Mystic Key. Treasure room has been sealed with the Mystic Key. this is the problem with me not playing games for a long time. I don't remember where to go. So last time I played through FF1 was on PSP, like way back in like 2009. Who's this crown belong? I don't remember who the crown belongs to. Dancer, do you have something? Shouldn't you be taking that crown to the king of the Western Keep? Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks, Dancer. What the hell's the Western Keep? I don't remember no Western Keep. God, it's been a long time since I played Final Fantasy. FF1. Is there like a dock anywhere? Yeah, right here next to Provoca. Alright, let's find the Western Keep then. Oh, there's a dock over here too. Is the Western Keep over here? Gotta turn encounters back on to fight some enemies. Werewolf? Werewolf? I just want to get to the Western Keep, and that's probably where I'm gonna wrap up at, but I gotta get there first. You know what, if I'm gonna be doing this, screw it. Putting boost mode on. Cut down on some of the grinding I'm gonna have to do when I find the next town. I'll turn boost mode off when I get to level 20, which is not that far from where I'm at. There's another dock here. But no Western Keep. Ow! Stop biting my squishy people. Oh, right. Dork is a little bit behind everybody. That sucks. Tarantulas? Fun fact, tarantulas are harmless spiders in real life. Everyone keeps calling tarantulas nightmare fuel, but they are incredibly harmless. They're just fuzzy little dudes. Be nice to tarantulas. They cannot and will not harm you. It's true, but your arachnophobia, though? Best way to get over a phobia is with the cutest little fuzzy dudes. Oh god, that's a lot of guys. Now, I totally get being, like, a little, I don't know, uneasy around, like, spiders and stuff. I totally get that. I just don't like people, like, that people, like, treat, tarantulas like they're, like, these really, like, scary spiders. So I've seen a lot of people be like, oh, I would definitely, like, squash that spider or something. And it's like, dude, why? It's harmless. Granted, how often are you gonna run into a frickin', how often are you gonna run into a tarantula out in the wild? Like, you have to specifically go to somebody's house or a pet store if you're gonna frickin' find a tarantula. So I have nothing to Yeah, help with paralysis. Sorry. Turn off encounters just to go rest. Get out of the way. Try not to look anything up while I play this. Because I'm stubborn and I don't want to look anything up. But where is this stinking Western Keep, man? Also, how do I get out of this, like, middle body of water? I don't think the Western... No, Western Keep's... Oh, I'm going east! I'm stupid! I am so stupid! I was going east! Yeah, there's the Western Keep. I am so dumb! I do not know my 4 cardinal directions. I cannot believe it. I knew I was missing something else over here. I remember doing something else over here, and I just completely forgot. I meant to save before I go in there. Is this where I fight the vampire? There's a vampire in this game, right? That's not just a hide-glide thing? I really like this, really sad remix of it. Of the castle music. You fools fell right into my trap! I am Astos, king of the Dark Elves! Freaking hide-glide. Should I play hide-glide on the stream, guys? With the combined power of the crown you now hold and the crystal eye I already possess, I will become the true Elf King. It is useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force. As goofy as Virtual Hide-glide is, that's one of your favorite games. I would have loved it as a kid. I'm being real. Look at this goofy-looking dude, man. Protect on the Black Mage. Black Mage, cast Haste on the Thief. Are you joking me right now? Are you actually kidding me right now? Man just cast Death on my freaking Black Mage? Are you serious? I am so mad right now. No! 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 I didn't save before this. Ooh, one hit. I swear to God, man. Two damage. There we go! Good lord! I need to remember to save more, guys. Oh, dang it, I left boost mode on, oops. You obtained the Crystal Eye! Alright, let's go find some treasure chests in here. I'm turning encounters off because I'm like super low on life. Freaking Mystic Key, man. Alright, so what we're gonna do to wrap up this stream is we're gonna go take the Crystal Eye to Matoya and get the concoction in order to wake up the Elven Prince, and that's how we'll wrap up. Dude, this game, Final Fantasy 1 can kick your ass sometimes. It's ridiculous. Once I get on the ship, I'll turn encounters back on. I'll leave boost mode on for now. Because I'm still not level 20 yet. We do need to level up. Really can? Holy hell. Like, yeah, FF1 is a brutal game. It's part of why I love it. It's like, you gotta be careful in this game. This ain't your... Wait, no, this literally is your daddy's Final Fantasy. Hey, Lotus, how you doing? Good to see you. We just took out the Astos, the Dark Elf King. So we're heading back to Matoya's cave to give her Crystal Eye back so we can wake up the Elven Prince. Yeah, this literally is your dad's. This literally is your dad's Final Fantasy. If there's anything I wish, it's that you could just speed up. I mean, I guess I could do this, but it doesn't really speed the game up. Everything does die, though. I'm still really salty that I was like, I'm gonna cast Protect on my Black Mage because he keeps dying. And then frickin' the Astos cast frickin' Death on my Black Mage. So it didn't matter. Like, come on, man. Death is like one of the meanest spells in a video. Hey, look, I got Smart Saver. What is that? Obtain 50,000 gil. Nice. Yeah, this is your dad's Final Fantasy, but with trophies. Oh, what's this? My Crystal Eye? Give it here. Don't worry, I have something to give you in exchange. Take this potion. It's the most amazing potion in my entire collection. You obtain Jolt Tonic. Ah, I can see again. Where's my herb? She said if I find her crystal, she'd hook me up. Feel ripped off, but we'll just have to deal with it. All right, one more level 20, and then I'll turn boost mode off. Just gonna turn auto battle on because I'm just mashing attack on everybody. Hey, you better flee. Alright, there's that level 20. Alright, configuration, boost, turn off. And we'll turn encounters off too. As I don't want to get over leveled. I don't want the game to become like just a walk in the park. So like I said, I'm only using boost mode to cut out the grinding. Because this is how I would be grinding anyway if I was playing normally, as I'd still have tried to get to level 20 by this point. I didn't mean to go into town. Alrighty. Zzz. This jolt tonic may be just what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I will try it at once. Your Highness? Your Highness! I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? You're the legendary warriors. Something tells me I'm not dreaming. I shall heed the legend as it was told to me and my forefathers. The time for me to pass on the mystic key to its rightful owners has come at last. Let's go! You obtain the mystic key! There's no more locked doors in this game. Thanks to you, the prince has finally awoken. You have my undying gratitude. You have brought peace back to Alfheim. I am awake and strong again, all because of you. Thank you, Warriors of Light. That didn't take long. It would have taken a lot longer if I didn't turn on boost mode. My playtime would not only be at 2.5 hours if I didn't turn boost mode on. Alright. Oh, wait. Before we end off things, let's go around the back. Up here. Because now we can open this door. Mithril Hammer. 800 gil. 700 gil. Bronze gloves. Mithril Hammer a weapon? Bro, let's go. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alrighty. So I believe, yeah, that's all the chests in the Elven Castle. But yeah, we can go back and grab all these chests now, which I will probably do. But for now, let's exit and save our game. Alright, so with that, we have taken out quite a bit of the game. I'm trying to remember what else we have, but according to the map, there's still a lot of this game we haven't actually accessed. There's a lot of areas on the map we haven't been to yet. I wonder if this map actually shows Bahamut's Island. Somehow I doubt it, though. But yeah, Bahamut's Island is where you go to get your class change, but I don't actually think it's on the map. I don't think they would show that because it's supposed to be hard to find. But yeah, so yeah, we got quite a bit of the game left to go. This is indeed still a long game, even if you play with boost mode on. But that's where we're going to be wrapping up for the night. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate you guys tuning into the stream that I did at the spur of the moment. Do I have anyone that I follow that is currently streaming right now? I'm going to send you guys over to Ecdysis. He is playing some Silent Hill 4. He's a cool dude. Yep, please. Okay, I don't know why OBS is not letting me access my own freaking chat. So, OBS is not letting me access my own... There we go. We're gonna raid Ecdysis. You guys, say hi to him. Show him some love. He's great. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably stream some more tomorrow. So, Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you later. Peace!